Hi, darling. Let's start.
Good morning, Trinny. How are you?
I'm all right. Let's start, shall we?
Yes.
Great.
Right. Come over to your mat. Have your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. We're going to start off with your mobility. So you're going to outstretch your left leg on the ground so that leg is nice and straight. Get a bit of a stretch through the inner thigh. Deep breath in, reach your left arm up to the sky. And exhale, reach under your right arm. Inhale, rotate, big reach up. Exhale, reach under, getting that nice rotation into your spine. Last time on this side. Reach under, place that left hand down, bring your left knee back in, and now extend your right leg. Inhale, reach that right arm up, exhale, reach under. Good, really open up the chest. Perfect. And last one, now you're going to bring that hand back down underneath your shoulder, bring your right knee back in. And I want you to come into your cat dog stretch. So you're going to inhale, flex your spine. And then exhale, extend, draw the shoulders down, lengthen out the neck. Inhale, flex. Good. And exhale, extend. And I want you to come to neutral. And you're going to bring your your left hip to your left shoulder. And then go back the other way. So you're going to stay in that cat dog position, but you're going to get a lateral flexion. So you create a C curve with your spine. Good, and then switch to the other side, but make sure it's the same side, so you're creating a side bend. Each side, you go from side to side. Go back to the center. Perfect, one more time I want you to flex and hold for 3 seconds. So you're going to flex your spine, round your back, lift your upper mid back, hold it 2, 1, and now extend. Push your chest towards the ground. Good, and come back to your neutral spine. Okay, Trinny, you're going to lie down on your mat. So you're going to lie down on your back. Good, and I want you to have a really big stretch. You're going to reach your arms above your head, outstretch your legs, really focus on lengthening the body. So as if you've just woken up, you're going to have a really big stretch, squeeze your muscles, and hold for 3, 2, 1, bring those hands down next to your hips. Bring your feet in with your feet down on the ground. So your knees are bent and you're going to have your feet flat down on the ground. Perfect. And we're going to start off with a tabata. So I want you to have your hands behind your head. We're going to start off with partial crunches. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Nod your head, lift your chest. Then relax your head back down. So today I thought we'd do things a tiny bit differently. We're going to work on the principle of tabata, even though tabata is actually, it's a Japanese way of training where you get your heart rate up as high as you can for 20 seconds and then rest for 10 seconds for 4 minutes. Today we're just going to be using the timing principle of it. So we're going to do 20 seconds work, 10 seconds off, and we're going to be doing 2 different exercises. So different exercises throughout the session. But this first one is just your abs. So I want you to lift your chest and then rest your head back down. Good. Lift and rest. Good. So it's nice and slow, nice and controlled Pilates style here. So it's a little lift and lower. Go for another 3, 2, 1 more, then you're going to rest for 10 seconds, and then you're going to come into a hollow hold, where I want you to lift your chest and extend your legs, so you're holding sort of a boat pose here. You can keep your hands behind your head if you need. It's static. Let's go. 20 seconds. Hold, hold, hold. Good. And for the first couple of rounds, this feels really easy, and then it starts to get quite difficult. I've done this with you before, Trinny, actually, and so you know this is a tough one. 3, 2, 1, rest for 10 seconds. So completely rest. And then you're going to come back to those partial crunches now. Let's go. Hands behind your head, lift your chest and lower. Deep breath in, exhale, lift. We're starting Monday off with a bang today. You've had the weekend. It's sunny. Well, hopefully it's sunny wherever you are. Good, keep lifting and rest for 10 seconds. So completely resting. Stop there, Trinny, because you're going to come into that hollow hold in 3, in 2, 1. Let's go. Lift your chest, lift your legs, you hold it. Shoulders are down, you reach forwards. Protect your neck if you need to by placing hands behind your head. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds. You're halfway through this tabata. Abs should be beginning to feel nice and warm.
Yeah.
In 3 seconds, you've got partial crunches and go. Let's go. Hands behind the head. You lift and lower. Perfect. Little lift. Belly button drawn down. Slight nod of the head, then you lift your chest. Good, so it's more the top of the abdominals working with this one. 3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds. Nice deep breaths. You're going again for that hollow hold. Now, let's go 20 seconds. 20 seconds of work. Doesn't feel like long, but when you keep repeating those 20 seconds, it's tough. 10 seconds to go. Good, shoulders down. 3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds. Completely resting. Deep breaths because you're going again with those partial crunches in 2, in 1. Let's go. Hands behind your head. Little lift and lower. Lift and lower. You've got 60 seconds left of this, not long at all. Good, perfect. It's the last time you're doing these partial crunches. You've got 3 seconds, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds. Excellent. Going again with that hollow hold. Now, let's go. Last 20 seconds of this workout, or this section of the workout. Keep holding. Can you get those legs a little low? It's the last time you're doing it. You've got another 5 seconds. Good. Perfect. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Right. Let's stretch out the front of the hips as well. So we're going to come into a glute bridge hold. Just to release those hip flexors, you're going to tuck your hips in, lift up into a glute bridge. So feet are down, and you lift your hips into the air. Hold it there for a few seconds, really squeezing the backs of the legs. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and roll down. Good. Then bring your arms into that cactus position. So you've got 90 degrees at those elbows. And so your arms are down on the ground like this. And I want you to cross your right leg over your left leg all the way over and lower your legs to the left. Good. Look to your right. Just so you can get in that little bit of a stretch through the back, a little bit of mobility. And then come back to the center. And switch to the other side. Okay, so the next part of the workout, I want you to lie on your back. You're going to come into glute bridges for 20 seconds, and then you're going to be coming into a lizard plank for 20 seconds. Okay, so lying on your back. 20 seconds starts now. You're going to have your feet just hip width apart. You're going to lift your hips all the way up, then roll down. You lift and roll down, really squeezing the backs of the legs. So you're just coming into glute bridges. Squeeze your butt as much as you can when you lift your hips, and then roll down. If you find that you're not getting glute activation, you can elevate your feet on a sofa or a bench or a step. Anything you might have, or even a pile of books. And come down, rest for 10 seconds. Then you're going to get ready, Trinny. I want you to turn over, have your hands under the shoulders, legs out so you're in a high plank. You're going to bring your left foot forwards, send it back. Right foot forwards, send it back. So you're getting in a bit of stretch, some mobility, and you start to raise the heart rate a little bit. Plus the upper body gets a bit of a challenge too. Good, 3, 2, 1, rest. You're coming back to that glute bridge. So you're going to rest for another 3 seconds. 2, 1, and you lie down. Place your heels on the book. This time you're going to do glute bridge marches to make it more difficult. So I want you to lift. That's it, just place that book down. Feet flat on the book, lift, and then I want you to lift one leg, lift the other leg. So now you're marching, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. That's it, keep the hips tucked in, keep squeezing the butt. You want to keep those hips nice and level so you're not dipping down from side to side as you do this. Obliques are working the side of the stomach. Perfect, going for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest for 10 seconds, then you've got that lizard plank. So that little stretch, get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. You're going to bring one foot forwards and then the other. Upper mid-back is lifted, you're getting in some stretching, challenging your upper body. This is a good one, 5 seconds left. Perfect, go for 3, 2, 1, and stop. Right, I want you to lie down on your mat. You've got another 5 seconds of recovery and then you're back to those glute bridge marches. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. You're going to lift those hips, then lift one leg, lift the other leg. Really squeezing the backs of those legs as much as you can. You want to have your glutes solid as a rock. Perfect. And you can actually put your hands on the butt, make sure that it feels like you are engaging the right muscles. 2, 1, roll down. You're coming into the last section of this workout. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lizard plank. Good, back to the center, and then switch. Good, exhale, bring the leg forwards. Inhale, send it back. Nice. And as I always say, if you need to rest, do take the rest. Don't push through if it doesn't feel right and you've got a niggle somewhere. 3, 2, 1, and stop. You're going into your last round of these 2 exercises. You're going to rest for a couple of seconds. Last round of the glute bridge. Heels on that book. And let's go. Lift those hips. You're going to lift one leg. Lower, then lift the other leg. Perfect. Keep squeezing the backs of those legs. Nice. Really good form, Trinny. Try to tuck the hips in a little bit more. So bringing the pelvis towards the belly button. Then you're getting a little bit more butt activation. 3, 2, 1, stop. You're going to come into your last lizard plank and then you're up on your feet. Are you ready? Let's go in 3, 2, 1, lizard plank. By now, this is your last round. You should have a little bit more range of movement with those legs. That foot should be pushing forwards, and I can actually see with you, it really is sprinting. That's it. Exhale, bring it forward. You've got 5 seconds. Doing well. Go for 3, 2, 1. Stop. Perfect. Right. Time to grab some water. If you need to, grab a sip of water. We're going to get going with your next set of exercises.
Just going to open up the window.
Yes, go for it. So with this one, you need some books. So grab some books or some weights or some bottles of water, whatever you have to hand, a little bit of weight, or even if you don't have any weight, you're still going to work. So the next bit is going to be side plank, shoulder press. Oops. So Trinny, for this you need some books. one heavy book or something that's to work the upper body. Okay. Right, so you've got 20 seconds of a side lunge to shoulder press. So you're going to have your feet wide, and you're going to alternate from side to side. Books in towards the torso. You side lunge, then press the weights up above your head. Switch to the other side and press. Lower, press. So from the side, if you can see me, you're going to push the hips back, drive up, push the weights up above the head like this, with that biceps next to your ears. Inhale, exhale to press. Inhale, get low. Exhale, you push those weights up. Good. Make sure your toes are turned forwards for this. So I want to see feet parallel. So you're pushing into the hip. You feel that you're activating the side of the leg. You're strengthening the muscles laterally of that kneecap. And stop. You're going to put those books down for a second. The next one is a little bit more cardiovascular. So it's called a squat jack. So it's kind of like a jumping jack. You squat, elbows to your knees, then you jump the feet in, reach your arms up to the sky. Out, jump in. You can take your time with it. If you need to step it out, just squat to the side and then reach your arms up. Otherwise, you're jumping out into a squat and then you're jumping in and reaching your arms up to the sky. Good. 3, 2, 1. Stop and rest for 10 seconds. Little breather, shake it off. Right, get ready with those books. 10 seconds isn't long. And we go into your side plank, feet wide. You push the hips out to the side and press the weights up. Squeeze your butt. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. So Trinny, this is a static hold. I want you to keep that wide stance. You push into the side, then press. Then go to the other side. So you're actually not moving your feet. It's nice and static. And you really squeeze the butt when you come out of that lunge. 2, 1, stop. Put those books down. You're coming back into that squat jack. So that next thing, arms down, reach, down and reach. Nice and light on those toes. Remember, you can modify it if you need to by stepping out, press, out and press. Otherwise, you're doing that little jump. 3, 2, 1, stop. Have a breather. You're going to come back into that side lunge in 5 seconds time. In 3, 2, 1. We get those books. And you side lunge, press, side lunge and press, squeezing the butt as you reach those books up above your head. Good. Toes forwards, toes are parallel. Good. Deep breath in and exhale, push right up. Go for 2 more. Last one. Nice, and stop. Rest for a couple of seconds. You can put it down. Good. Squat jacks, that's the name. You're going to come into those squat jacks in 3, 2, 1, go. Elbows down to your knees and push those arms up to your head. You can have your toes slightly turned out with this one. Inhale, exhale, reach. Good, you've got 3, 2, 1 more, and stop. Rest for a second. This is your last combination of this particular circuit. You're going to grab those books, you're going to come into that side lunge for 20 seconds. Going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. You side lunge and press, switch. Use the breath. Your breath is powerful. Inhale, get low. Exhale, push those weights. Good. Stacking the shoulder, biceps next to the ears. 3 seconds. 2, 1, stop. Rest for 10 seconds. You've got 20 seconds of work. Squat jacks. Now, let's go. You get low, you jump. If you need to, you are stepping it out, as I said before. It is still a tough exercise. If this doesn't feel good on your joints, don't force it. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. 60 seconds recovery. Have some water. Have a sip of tea or coffee, whatever you've got. Or lemon water. We're doing the lemon water this morning, aren't we, Trinny?
Yeah, we are. No more coffee. Okay, ladies. Lemon water, and you've got the muffin recipe. So
yes.
I hope you're thinking about it. But this is, I did have chocolate weekend. I had a bad weekend, but I'm starting today with your exercise inside me, hot water and lemon, some supplements, and your muffin, and then nothing till lunch.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have a nice, healthy lunch.
Yeah.
Fuel your
I'm not
brain
going to have a
and
huge
body.
dinner, Natalie, because I'm not 100% with you on that. I prefer Dr. Seth.
Oh, okay,
so I'm going to do a lighter dinner.
So what I meant with that is not like I find with a lot of people, they think, right, I'm not going to have much sweet at dinner, and then they get so hungry they start snacking later on, which is, so you want to have not a massive dinner. You don't want to feel stuffed ever after your dinner. You want to have a big enough meal so you don't feel like you need to keep snacking.
Yeah.
Okay. Trinny, are you ready for the next round?
Yes, I am.
Yes, right. Okay. So next round, you're going to, I'm just blowing my camera, you're going to come into working the upper body. So knees are down on your mat, hands are down, so you're in a modified push-up position. You're going to come into your push-up. You lower the chest down, push, and that's it. You're doing a push-up for 20 seconds. You lower and push, lower, push. If you need to bring your hands wider, you can do. That's going to make it slightly easier. It will take some pressure away from the triceps, and it will get your chest to work harder.
Okay. Am I going all the way down or not?
Sorry?
Am I going all the way down and coming up?
Yes. I want you to try and lower your chest all the way down.
Okay.
Let's go. 20 seconds. Time starts now. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Good. So we're really challenging the arms with this one. Chest a little bit as well. Good. And you also, with push-ups, if your shoulders are down like this, you're working your lats, your big back muscles. Last one. And stop. You're going to rest for a couple of seconds. Good. And then I want you to come up onto your feet. That's it. And you can grab one book. You're going to reach your arms up and then lift your knees. So you're going to, we do this normally without a book, but this is just to get the arms working a little bit harder. So you take a deep breath in, reach the arms up, exhale, lift the knee as the arms come down. You can do this with a big pile of books if you want to. That's going to make it more difficult, and it's a really good one for working your stomach. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Rest for 10 seconds. Going again in 4 with those push-ups. In 3, 2, 1, go. 20 seconds. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Getting right down. Really nice, Trinny. Perfect form. Trinny, your push-ups are amazing. You've come such a long way with your push-ups. Last one. Rest. 10 seconds recovery. Okay, you're going to grab that book. You're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You reach and then march one leg up at a time. Inhale, reach, exhale, lift the leg. And this is nice, gentle cardio. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds and you're back to your push-ups. Going for push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Inhale, exhale, push. Nice. Arms will be fatiguing by now. Good. Keep those shoulders down. 5 seconds. One more push-up. Stop. Okay, little rest. Grab your book. In 3 seconds, you're going into the march, the reach and march. Let's go. You inhale, reach. Exhale, bring the books down. Lift your knee. Of course, if you need to, you can do this without any weights. Good. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Rest for 10 seconds. You're into your last minute of this. Last round of those push-ups. Are you ready? And go. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Someone's going to be doing this later today and they are already dreading the push-ups. Don't dread the push-ups. They're going to be fine. 2 more push-ups, Trinny. Yes. Last one. It's going to be a tough one. Last one is your best one. Push, push, push. Perfect. 10 seconds recovery. Grab hold of those books. And let's go. You're going to reach, then lift the knee. 20 seconds. Inhale, exhale to lift. Good. Perfect. Lift, lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Excellent, Trinny. Okay, resting. Have some water. I want you to roll those shoulders back a couple of times. You've got 60 seconds recovery, which should be an adequate amount of rest. And then you'll be ready for your next exercise or series of exercises. Someone's saying about taking juice or drinking juices for a few days or getting a nutrient. I wouldn't recommend doing a juice cleanse because we are designed to eat food and our bodies are pretty good at detoxifying, but just add in lots of veggies and yes, get a NutriBullet. If you haven't got a blender, it's a great, smoothies are fine because they've got fibre in as well. So a green smoothie is pretty good. Right, Trinny, you've got 20 seconds left of recovery. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I mean, I would say I did that Rosemary Ferguson 5-day juice thing before we went to stay at home, and it was miraculous for me. It wasn't just juices because she introduced a bit of food. But yeah. Sometimes, I think sometimes, Nathalie, the thing about doing a 5-day juice thing with a bit of food is that you totally, but tiny bits of food she did, like mung bean stuff, is that you totally change your pattern so it's easier not to snack weirdly. So for me, I do like the 5-day thing, cleaning out the system, a little bit of the food. If she brings it back in, you should look it up. So it really shifted for me, and after that, it set me on a path, Nathalie, and I did, I lost half a stone, I felt very good. I'd stopped smoking, and it was from that. I started with that.
So I think where a juice cleanse where there's no food is not a good idea. Juice cleanse where there's a little bit of food, and then because I think with Rosemary she gradually increases your food, doesn't she?
Yeah, because also there was quite a lot of juices that were protein, so they were like almond milk and things like that. Cashew milk. Yeah, so it wasn't just having spinach and carrot and celery.
Yeah, because you showed me her plan and I liked it. I thought it was really good. In fact, I think you should do it again, Trinny, because it really set you up.
You know what? As soon as she sets it up, I'm doing it again.
Yeah. Okay, let's get on to the next exercise. Right, you're going to be doing...
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, you need your mat for this. If you need to fold it over, because you're going to be resting on your forearms. So if you need to fold your mat over to make it more comfortable, then go for it.
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to be on your side. You're going to have your right forearm, or your left forearm on the mat. Your knees are stacked and your feet are behind you. So you've got a straight line going from your knees to your hips, to your shoulders. Then lift your hips. Then I want you to straighten the top leg. You lift and lower the leg. Lift and lower for 20 seconds. Hips are tucked in, you're working the side of the body, but you're really working the side butt, so to speak. So the one that gives you that nice streamlined hip, but also strong hip, because you're supporting your back and your pelvis. 3, 2, 1, rest for 10 seconds. Then you're going to switch to do the same on the other side.
You've lifted your body, haven't you? Because I can't see.
Yes, lifted my body. So your feet are stacked, your knees are stacked, you lift your hips and
are my knees in a straight line?
Yes, they are. So your feet, so from the side it will look like your feet are behind you, like this, the hips are tucked rather than that.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go.
Got it.
I'm going to lift and lower that top leg. Lift and lower. Perfect. 20 seconds. That's it. And then you're coming into a back exercise. Good. Lift and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 10 seconds. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds. You're going to be lying on your stomach. And you're going to come into Superman for 20 seconds. So you lift and lower your chest. Lift and lower. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Let's go. 20 seconds. Shoulders are down. Squeeze the butt. Really lift those forearms up towards the sky so you're opening the chest. Think of it as a stretch for your chest as well as an activation for your back. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Then you're going to come back to that side lying leg work. So, right forearm down, get ready to go in 2, 1, hips tucked, you lift the hips, extend that top leg, you lift and lower the leg. Hips are tucked in, nice, just 20 seconds, shoulder is set down in its position. You're squeezing your butt as much as you can. 3, 2, 1, stop. Rest for 10 seconds. That gives you enough time to switch to do the same on the other side. And we go. Knees are back, hips are tucked in like this, and you lift and lower the leg. Good. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. As a bonus with this one, you're getting in some shoulder work, some tricep work. You're working those deep core muscles surrounding your spine, in particular the lower back. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, Supermans. 20 seconds. Let's go. Exhale, lift those arms. Inhale, relax back down. Good. Really pulling the shoulders back.
Am I pulling my arms back or forward?
Just straight back. So you maintain a 90 degree at the elbow. So just pull straight back. Squeeze your back muscles. 3, 2, 1, rest. Rest for a few seconds. You're going to come into that side lying leg work again. Last time you're doing this. Let's go. You're going to lift those hips, lift and lower that leg. Now, 20 seconds. Lift and lower. Hips tucked in. If you want to make this one a little harder, I want you to lift and hold and go for little pulses up. Because it's the last time you're doing this. That's it. So that way you really create more resistance, which makes it more difficult for the glute. 3, 2, 1, stop. Rest for 10 seconds. You're going to do the same on the other side. Are you ready? And go, Trinny. So lift those hips, tuck them. 20 seconds. And lift. Good. Keep the foot flexed, hips tucked in, creating that nice arc through the body, so you're lifting your waistline. You can do this, Trinny. You've got 3 seconds. You can do it. 3, 2, 1, stop. Right, lie on your back, your front. You're going to come into those Supermans to work your back. And let's go. You're going to lift your chest, squeeze your back. I want you to point the toes. You can lift your feet if you need to. Pull those shoulders right back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, relax back down. Perfect. 5 seconds to go, and then you're resting in child's pose. 3, 2, 1, rest. Rest in your child's pose. Completely relax. I want you to outstretch your arms in front of you. And you're going to stretch the side of your body. Walk your hands over to the left. So I want you to keep your right hand pushed down to the ground. Place your left hand over your right. And then you're going to pull into the right side of the body so you really feel like you're getting a nice stretch. And then switch to do the same on the other side. Walking your hands over to the left. Good. And come back to the center. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, very slowly start to stack up so you don't get a head rush. Good. And you can do a cat dog stretch from there. I want you to flex and extend because it is time to stretch now, Trinny.
Oh my God, is it really?
Yeah!
That went so quickly.
It did. And you've worked every single muscle in your body. Okay, you're going to start off with those hip flexor stretches today. I want you to take a step forwards with your right foot. If you need to fold your mat over to make it more cushioned under your knee, then go for it. You're going to have your right foot forwards, your left knee on the ground, and your hips tucked under with your left buttock engaged. So squeeze that up. You're going to take a deep breath in, reach your left arm up, and exhale, lean to your right, reaching that arm away as much as you can. To get a deeper stretch, you can take hold of your left wrist in your right hand, and you're going to pull. Good, holding that stretch. Nice deep breaths, holding for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center. You're going to place that right knee back down on the mat, and bring your left foot forwards, hips tucked in, right glute engaged. You reach for the sky with that right arm. And then lean over to the left. And then to deepen that stretch, you can take hold of your right wrist in your left hand. Perfect. Holding there for another 10 seconds. And come back to the center. Good, and then place that right, you're going to lie down on the ground. Now we're going to come into your hip stretches and your hamstring stretches. So I want you to lie down. Good, lengthen out your left leg on the ground and take hold of the back of your right leg. So your left leg is long, and you're interlinking your fingers behind your right leg. Then you can come into a bend and extend of that right leg. Deep breath into bend, and exhale to extend. Good, keep those shoulders relaxed, chest nice and open. Going for another 3, 2, really pushing your heel up towards the sky. And last 1, you're going to extend, hold it there. For 3, 2, and 1. You're going to bend your left knee, cross your right ankle over your left knee, and then pull your hands through that triangle. Draw the left leg towards you, and come into your figure 4 stretch so you can stretch out your hips, or the muscles surrounding your hips, rather. Can I recommend a good exercise mat? Core Balance do really nice mats, and they sell them on Amazon, or you can get them directly from the website. Or if you want something more natural, if you just type in cork exercise mat into Amazon, there's loads. They've got loads of stock now. Now bring your arms into that 90-degree angle, palms turned up to the sky. Completely cross your right leg over your left leg. And then lower your legs to the left. Look to your right. Arms out, that's it. And someone's asking what was the name of the 5-day cleanse. It was the Rosemary Ferguson. What was the actual name of it? Is it just the Rosemary Ferguson?
I think it's Rosemary Ferguson 5-day plan, but if you look her up, I don't know if she's starting to do them again yet.
Okay. And you've actually had a chat with her on one of your Instagram lives. Yeah. So you can probably find that, and she'll, and it was a really good chat actually with her. Come back to the center. Good, uncross your legs. And now you're going to lengthen your right leg along the ground. Take hold of the back of your left leg. Take a deep breath in, bend your knee, and exhale, extend the leg. Good. Relax those shoulders, bring them down. Perfect, going for another 2. Last one, extend and hold. So now you're just holding that stretch with your legs straight. Okay, you can cross that left ankle over your right knee and pull your hands through the triangle, grab a hold of your right leg and come into your piriformis and glute medius stretch. Good, deep breaths, pull that leg towards you. Holding for another 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and cross your legs over completely. Arms come back into that 90-degree angle, and you're going to lower your legs to the right. That's it. And keep your chest open. Nice deep breath so you can tap into that parasympathetic nervous system. Let your body relax, recover. And come back to the center. I want you to have a big stretch. So you finish the way you started. You're going to lengthen out your legs along, reach your arms above your head. Have a really, really big stretch. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to bring those arms down. I want you to turn onto your side so you're not straining your neck to push yourself up. You're going to push yourself up. Come back to that all fours position and just walk your hands towards your feet. Slowly come up onto your feet and let your upper body hang down towards the ground. Your legs are lengthened, your upper body is relaxed. Shake off your head, shrug off those shoulders, and then rock from side to side. Good, come back to the center, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly stack all the way up. Roll your shoulders back a couple of times. And I want you to interlink your fingers behind your back. This is the last thing. You interlink your fingers and you're going to draw a circle with your head all the way up and around, and then you're going to draw a circle in the opposite direction. Come back to the center, roll the shoulders back, set them down,